It is here at last, Milan's Red Letter Day, Derby Day, a grand tradition since 1908, involving two of the most storied clubs in the entire world. There's so little to separate the teams in terms of prestige, so expect this to be nothing less than a day of storm and tempest, heady ambition and sharp partisanship. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress climbs up big! Goal! Inter! What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Inter Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be
And the shot! It's there! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
These early exchanges have been frenetic. Looks like we have a proper game on our hands, Peter.
Can he finish? That's going to go a long way. Oh, it's Pirlo. He's had a hit! We've got a goal! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe! Oh, it's gone in! AC Milan are all square.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Sorloth really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Driving forward. Plays a sharp little ball here. Ronaldinho.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's in plenty of space here.
Oh, great feat, that.
Can he put it away? Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Milan take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Lahm, he won't be happy with that one. He could be in here. He's got space in the area. And he's there to clear it. And here's Hullet. Yeah. Inter Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Neymar. Some really good ball movement. Hullet, who does have an assist to his name. Roberto Carlos. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Nicely weighted ball. And that was very necessary. Pirlo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that looks a decent ball, and that could set him on his way. cleared away.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Definitely not one of his best. Neymar. Ronaldinho.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Cleared without complication. And we've reached half-time. Milan come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. And we're underway again. Driving on and making good progress. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Lam. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 2 then. Chance! It's loose now and they want to... And one more try! Dispatched clinically! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
It's a mighty effort! He scored!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Into Milan, great chance! There's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go on better, possibly.
Surlot, an uncompromising challenge. And that has been knocked clear. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That pass isn't the best. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Picked out brilliantly. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Who saw this coming? Milan have dragged it back at the last. Roberto Carlos. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Oh, that was expansive and insightful.
Up he goes! Goal, Inter! And they're back in front. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now, oh, what has happened here? And he lines up. Oh, smashing header! He should have put that one away.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Milan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Bale has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Fernando Torres. And he's in on goal. Can he finish? It's a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
And they've got rid.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Aim forwards.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Time added on 4 minutes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Bale, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Schmeichel can claim that. Now it's Bale. And he cuts out the supply. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start. Well, this really is the fixture of all fixtures in Italian football. The game that means everything, the game that is everything. Don't even pretend to know what happens next. It is time to abandon all reason, to forget form, just to lose yourself in the hour or two of this mayhem between the two Milan sides, and whatever will be at the end of it all. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, great hit! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
Milan, he's had a shot! No mistake! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Can he put it away? Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Hot knife through butter, they have done it again.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back
And here's a chance! Smashing save, really good save that.
Mbappe knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his
It's Neymar! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Mbappe, and he's got just the keeper to beat! Can he finish? It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Milan are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the...
Shapes to shoot! It's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Inter Milan grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. And here's the chance to counter. Neymar with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Neymar has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Mbappe.
Bullet really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Opts to play it back. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Maldini. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rijkaard simply refused to be outdone there. Oh, he's found support out wide. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Neymar. Vieira. No way through. Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ball's gone out of play. And it's been given away. Cleared without complication. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Neymar. Mbappe! And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Pullet. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neymar on 2 now and looking for 3. No, that's been intercepted. Pirlo. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lam. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Hullet. Plays it in low. Saliba clears it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good for him.
2 minuti di recupero.
Araujo makes the interception. He can run onto that. Now it's Hullet. Oh, sweet feet. Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And Hullet! And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Milan 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Right, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now, what about a counter-attack? Vieira shows great strength. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ronaldinho. Lam. Big header! Vieira gets it clear. Vieira. Oh, good spread. Nice sequence of passes, this. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neymar looks to get on the end of this. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gets his pass away. Oh, that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's well spotted. Aimed beyond the defence. There's the shot! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Rijkaard. Fires from distance.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Araujo is there and he can get that clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Vieira. Bellingham. Bellingham! And he hits the net! And they are right back within touch! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Inter Milan give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Lam. Oh, no joy this time. Roberto Carlos. That'll be a throw.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 19, numero 9, numero 7, Ronaldinho. numero 88.
Stood up well to him there.
Lasciano il campo per
Well, that was
il
well
numero
positioned
90.
and well
Il
pitched.
numero 18.
They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Il numero 10, il numero 30. Messi, attenzione, un cambio.
Collar is onto it in a flash. Messi does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's delightful. Haaland. So much time and space here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's put paid to a promising move. Milan looking to pass their way through. And it's Zico. Lam. It's a good run down the right.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch.
It's a mighty effort! Goal! Inter! Back to within one! Interesting!
Gol per l'Inter. Ha
Inter
segnato al
clearly
78esimo
executed
minuto.
that with considerable
Numero 90.
confidence. It only took seconds to score, which the ball was recovered.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Lam.
That was lovely, that.
Great chance! There's a goal! Do not write them off. Back they come.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
This has become one superb game of football.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And he skips past his man. He's got the shot away! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! Simplicity itself.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Milan take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Zico.
5 minuti di recupero.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Looking tiny in possession here. And it's Messi. In by Messi. Rijkaard attempts a clearance. That's good play. Can he get it through? Messi. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Well, some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And the header! We've got a goal! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! One put. And that is as far as it goes. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round.